Hey everybody, what's happening? NFL Week 12 is in the books. USA, USA, USA. We finally scored a goal.
I almost died today. I like for y'all to know. I almost died. Because FIFA has decided that they're going to count for injuries. They're going to count every second. And they're going to use that for extra time. So that fool said 9 minutes of extra time.
Yeah. Man. I ain't with it.
The Apple Watch was like, food. It said food.
Yeah. But the good thing is we move on.
Woo.
We advance. We survive and advance. We are now part of the World Cup.
Officially.
Yeah, we're officially in. So
I know this is a football show, but
we talk football.
Y'all know me. I'm with it all. I'm
with
football. It all. I rise for my teams. So have my foot up. I hurt my foot last night, but that's another story. Have my foot up, and then so we weren't doing anything. So I had to put on my USA women's shirt because they always win the World Cup. Then we scored the goal. Then I had to get my scarf out for some defense.
I couldn't find my Brandon Chastain jersey, but I'm
you better find your jersey, man.
I'm remodeling, so like I say, it's gonna
foosball, right, Marlon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, y'all. Bear with me, but once I get back up and running, I'm gonna be up and running. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost died.
So yeah, wild week of NFL football as always. We start on Thursday, so who we got up first?
Yeah, this week was interesting. Erica lost Thursday night's game to start. No. That was Thanksgiving. Man, what? Let's go back to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was undefeated Thanksgiving. I was undefeated Thanksgiving.
I was undefeated to Thanksgiving. I was appreciative of that because man, last time it wasn't so good for the home team. But look, let's start in Detroit where they welcome the Lions.
It's so cold in the D.
Look, the Lions were in this game. They were in this game.
Lions should have won this game.
Quietly, they are playing very good football right now.
It's a very good football team. I keep trying to tell everybody. And Jared Goff be making throws. Jared Goff make throws.
He like that little girl. When she good, she real good. When she bad, she is.
Oh yeah, when she bad, she bad.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And she happens to be good right now. Especially when he don't throw interceptions. So
Yeah, Marlon, the fighting Dan Campbell's. Yeah, tough. This team has truly taken on his persona. They just a tough bunch. I thought this would have been the week that Jameson Williamson came back. They say it might be next week. It might be this week, but they say it's probably going to be more next week. So just imagining him in this offense next to St. Brown.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Then they going to be in stretch field even more because St. Brown, he only just went 9 catches for 122 yards.
Bad boy.
It's just balling, and Swiftly still not back yet.
Nah.
Still not back yet from his injury. So,
but Jamal Williams handling business well. He's handling business.
He is handling business. He is doing what he needs to do. And so I think once you get that running threat of a Swift, I think that and get Williams on the other side. Oh my goodness gracious! As long as Jared Goff not that bad one, not that bad Jared Goff. They might be looking okay, but Buffalo had a little struggle in Detroit because Buffalo can't run the ball.
They cannot run the ball.
Devin Singletary had a decent game, but still, they're built around him, about Josh Allen running the ball.
Everything goes through him. Everything goes through 17.
Yeah, so, it just was an interesting game. As I'm finishing up, how did your turkey frying go? Did you fry it?
Nah. If you didn't fry it, we weren't gonna get it fried. But we gonna let you know earlier though. That's like we already hired you for Christmas. So
you and your cousin, both your cousins talking about Jennifer talking about, I'm coming home, I'm gonna need you to fry me a turkey. I'm like, look.
Yeah. Well, again, we already hired you. We're gonna do it days earlier. We ain't gonna wait till the day. we gonna come. Whatever supplies you need, we got you.
Oh boy. Anyway, so 28-25 was the final of this one. It was awesome and amazing. So, Detroit playing great, but they came up short against,
Came up short again.
A superior team. I mean, Josh Allen tried to help him. He gave him a pick, but whatever.
He thought it was Christmas. He was in a gift giving mood. It ain't Christmas yet, Josh.
He did. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to this was afternoon game. Cowboys record welcome the Giants into Cowboy Stadium. Another game that was close, another good game. It's a division game, so we knew they were going, be going neck and neck in this whole thing. But look, if the Giants had been able to run the ball a little bit better,
yeah,
they would have better chance.
The Cowboys snuffed out that running game, and Daniel Jones needs the running game.
Yeah.
If Daniel Jones don't have the running game, this football team is not going to do much, and we saw that. We saw it. So yeah.
Wait, time out. Somebody gave Alabama a number 1 vote and gave TCU a number 1 vote. What?
Yeah, Alabama number 6. Y'all listen. I keep trying to tell you.
Well, I mean, look, if 3 or 4 lose, then they're gonna find a way for Alabama to jump Ohio State and get up in there. Watch.
Well, if TCU and USC lose, Alabama and Ohio State getting in.
Yeah, definitely.
You can best believe that.
Definitely. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the Giants. Yeah, he needs that running game, and if he
needs a running game, it's funny because early in the season, and it's always crazy. I like to every now and then go back and after I file all my recaps, and then I always kind of just go back and look at the notes, and it's crazy how we talk about this all the time because the NFL is a week-to-week league. When it was going good for the Giants,
they ran the ball,
no turnovers, running the football, which meant they played complementary defense because their defense was not on the field. When they are not doing those things, here you go. And you look at Dallas, they almost got off. They tried to get off script.
Because of who? Because of who?
Because of Dak. He
cannot freaking help himself, Maceo. He cannot help himself.
He can't help himself. But his coaches have to do a better job of reining him in. And I think they did that in the second half.
They did, because you could tell they about ready to cuss him out. They like 2 seconds away from cussing him out.
Like, dude, you're just not that efficient of a passer that you can just throw the Cowboys in the winds. Like, dude, you need everything. You need that running game.
Yeah.
You need time to pass to the tight end. You need that running game to go because everything comes off the running game, Dak. When that first quarter where Dak just sitting back there and he throwing it every down, turnovers,
at the ball,
all of this stuff, you just like, dog, this is not a recipe for success. Come on, Dak. Like,
I saw your post. You're like, what in the world for what you doing, folks?
I'm just saying. So we were late. We was late to dinner because my aunt. That's a whole nother story right there. That's a whole nother story right there. She was late. She had the main attraction, and she wasn't. It took her forever to get here. But that's neither here nor there. But while we watching it, and you just sitting there like, man, what is Dak doing? Like, are y'all really serious? Like, you're gonna give the Giants life, and when you let teams hang around, luckily again they went and said, "Hey, Dak, we don't do that. We run the football and we play defense. Because that's the formula for success. Not you throwing the ball 45, 50 times. It's just not the formula for success.
He just did that. It's just hard for him to process that. It's hard for him to process that.
Oh my God. Like, dog, we know you make top 5 money. But you're not a top 5 quarterback, man. You got that money based on the market and now you get all the leverage.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Good win for the Cowboys. They continue to dominate the Giants. I keep hearing New York people. It's crazy. My up top cousins, yo, everybody hurt me.
Your
like,
son,
man,
my nephew. My oldest brother lived up there for a while, and he was trying to come back home. So your son was here Thursday. So everybody like, yo, Chuck, what's up with your team? You just straight New York. What's up with your team?
B, what's the science, B?
Your son.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. He left after they lost. He went outside. He was out there for a while. Everybody said, "What, Chuck?" Disappeared.
Big Blue.
28-20 was the final of that one. And then the Thursday night special, another entertaining close game. Let me tell you, one thing about Thanksgiving, usually those games are like, you go sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. From the beginning to the end, these games were so compelling.
Great Thanksgiving game.
Yep.
Great Thanksgiving game.
Yep. Great job on Thanksgiving. So Minnesota, they did what they needed to do. But you got Mac Jones throwing the ball 39 times. They only run the ball 12 times in Patriot land. And but they play some good defense. The difference with them is they play good defense.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins primetime game. Kirk Cousins didn't wet the bed.
Because they couldn't run the ball at all.
No, they couldn't run the ball. Thank the heavens they have Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is a dog.
A dog.
I'm gonna pull up.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up the story I did when he was at for the SEC championship game, and I got a chance to sit down and talk with him, and he just talked about what drove him, because he was this 2-star kid who begged to go to LSU. That's the only school he wanted to go to, and they was like, well, we really ain't looking for no receivers, but we'll take it because we got this guy, he 5-star, here 5-star, here 4-star, you this little skinny dude. And all this guy did from the time he got to LSU till today is work his butt off.
Ball out.
And you see, y'all hear me say this all the time, hard work is undefeated. Hard work beat talent when the talent don't work hard. Plenty of guys who are ranked way higher than Justin Jefferson, working at Home Depot and Lowe's and doing a lot of other stuff. Justin Jefferson out here being a dog.
I mean, but just like we got 3 of them at the University of Georgia: Steady, McConkey, and Dango Bob Bowers.
Don't make Hassan. Don't make Hassan Graham mad today.
Look, Hassan. What you gonna be mad about?
Don't make Hassan Graham mad today.
Oh, Maddie.
Just the name McConkey it just don't sit well with old Hassan.
Well, Hassan, listen. That is the Cooper Cup of the NCAA. For real.
I said, like, man, you mean to tell it? I said, let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go, dog. We 13 weeks into the season now. Clearly, he the dude.
He that dog. He is. I'm sorry, Hassan. Anyway, back to Minnesota. Kirk only threw 1 interception.
There goes Terrence chiming in with his Ritter. He another free Desmond Ritter guy. Yeah. Terrence Albritton, it's not gonna happen, sir.
We'll get to that in a minute, because we're still only a half game back in the division that nobody wants to win right now. So you're not gonna see Desmond Ritter. 33-26 was the final of that one in Minnesota. Let's go on and move on to Sunday, and we go to Miami, where the Dolphins welcome the Texans, who are just not good.
The Texans already got their bags packed. The U-Hauls packed up. They just playing the string out. But I will say this, because Deshaun Watson coming to town, this Sunday, you're gonna see the best version of the Houston Texans, like we did when what was about that Monday night game. I was like, what the Houston Texans ball out?
They gonna ball out.
We're gonna get that kind of performance. Now they ain't gonna win, but they gonna find out. Terrence, is Cousins legit? Terrence, we gonna find out in the playoffs. That's what everybody waiting on. Kirk Cousins playoffs. Can Kirk Cousins? They should win the division because Green Bay bad.
Green Bay bad.
But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But this Dolphin team, old tour. Hey man, it is what it is.
Old tour said haters.
It is what it is, man. This Dolphin team continues to roll.
Keep winning.
They got a leg up in this AFC East. So
8-3 now. Took care of business. They didn't even run the ball. They didn't even have to run the ball that much.
No, they did. They did.
People were out there throwing dimes, 299 yards, and spreading the ball around to everybody. Yeah, I like Kirk Cousins.
I still don't like that Waddle dance. I still don't like Waddle's celebration. Come on, Waddle.
I like it. I think it's cute. It's a cute play on words. But yeah, Terrence, I like Maceo's cousin.
Yeah. Y'all Kirk gonna maybe break all my chains out. Y'all know I've been watching this BMF special every week, and then I just get fascinated by because me and old man, God bless the dead, me and old Tony Hotnet, we had some times during the BMF era, man. I tell you, man, we might do a podcast about that one day. I'm gonna get Bubba is the star of this BMF show because he the one that actually arrested Meech. Of course, a Doug High grad did it. You know, we be thugging like that. You know, throw it up. But yeah, my Miami Dolphins, Houston Texans. Ain't too much to talk about right now.
Yeah,
Houston bad. I feel. I say this every week. I feel bad for Levy.
Oh yeah,
I feel bad for Levy.
I feel bad for him too because I mean, he just was handed a whole bag and they said, now here, go make something out of it.
You gonna take this job? This the only job we fired one black man. We give him a job to another black man. So y'all can't say black folk don't get these jobs.
Well, I know he got a job. What y'all tripping about? 30-15 was the final of that one. Hey, let's go to Tennessee where the Titans welcome the Cincinnati Bengals, and then so Tennessee just didn't run the ball. I mean, they
couldn't run the ball.
They just couldn't do nothing. So they got Ryan throwing, and they're not gonna win when he's having to throw the ball, and they just.
But you know what, E? I had to write this game up. Tennessee have no playmakers.
None.
Zero playmakers on offense. If Derrick Henry not making the play, and that's kind of what Cincinnati basically. Cincinnati was like, look, Ryan Tannehill, you got to beat us. We are not giving up nothing. They went old school. They ran like that old school 46 bear defense, everybody.
Yep.
And they just was like, we locking on man. Y'all drafted the receiver number 1. He hurt all the time. Y'all let AJ Brown up there and get the Philly. And clearly y'all need a top-notch receiver. But Ryan Tannehill.
I mean, because Traylon Burks, Nick Westbrook,
yeah,
Okanoa, Cooper, Robert Woods, Dontrell Hilliard.
Guys.
Like who?
Guys, just guys. Just guys.
Yeah, right. Like you said, Derrick Henry couldn't get loose, so they couldn't. I mean, it was still a close game. It was still a close game with a hotly fought defensive game here.
Yeah.
And Tennessee was in it. I mean, it was tied until the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are catching their stride like they caught last year. Yeah. But they catching their stride this year without Jamar Chase. They are undefeated without Jamar Chase, everybody.
Isn't that funny?
That's crazy.
I mean, but they got so many receivers. They got Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, man, T. Higgins is growing like
P. Ryan and Travion Williams. You got all these people that you can throw the ball to.
Yeah.
And once again, I don't particularly think this is a formula for success so much. I mean, because I don't think they're running the ball enough. And I think when it comes to the playoff, they just go smack Joe Burrow in the face and then they lose. So
well, they'll be healthy by the playoffs because Joe Mixon hadn't played in a couple of weeks either.
see, exactly.
Yeah. So and P Ryan been running okay.
Yeah.
But next couple of weeks, I think Jamar's gonna try to play next week. And I think they said
Joe Mixon
like 2 weeks away. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But Cincinnati, they getting hot. They got hot around this time last year. So maybe this is what they do. They tease, and then all of a sudden they find a way to play football going into December. So that's when you want to be hot. That's when you want to be hot.
Exactly. This is why I'm hot.
Well, millions.
Let's go to Carolina. Look, Macia, I like what you posted today. He should get this job. He should
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
There is no way they should fire him. There is no way they should fire him.
Without a doubt. They should give Steve Wilkes strong. Well, let's rewind back. Steve Wilkes was dealt a bad hand in Arizona.
Another one who had their bag, and
they were like, "Hey, we gonna take that goofy boy from UCLA, Josh Rosen. Go win with Josh Rosen. Bust out. That's not
you're a black coach, and you got magic in your hands.
It's the reason why Josh Rosen done played with about 12 teams in the NFL already.
Buddy, terrible.
Yeah, but this Carolina defense is back to that defense. Shaq and that guys up front. You got the two nice corners, and man, listen,
you can run the ball. You can run the ball.
They can run the ball, but he went in games with Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield.
No, not Commercial Boy. The other kid, not Commercial Boy.
What I'm saying is all these guys have quarterbacked for the Carolina Panthers, and they in the mix.
Yeah,
they are in the mix. They are a game out of first place in the NFC South because don't nobody want to win it.
Yep, exactly. So look, they in the mix too. They are in the mix too.
The pride of Charlotte, North Carolina, everybody, Steve Wilkes, he went to West Charlotte High School, which is I lived in Charlotte, still got my North Carolina driver license. I ain't never turned it in. Don't tell nobody. But I told everybody. But West Charlotte was around the corner from the crib. So you know what I'm saying? That would have been my school. But I really was an Independence fan up there because Chris Lee didn't never lose a game in high school, y'all. They Friday night football different in Charlotte than ATL. It ain't like ours, but it'll do.
I mean, but it's Charlotte though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So, but yeah, I really hope he gets to keep this job. Sam Darnold started this week. They do this quarterback spinning around stuff.
He was very efficient. Sam Darnold learned a lot of lessons while he was rehabbing. Yeah.
So dang, Maury, that means that the rich get richer. Okay.
Sam, what you know about big plays? Let me tell y'all a quick funny story about big plays, y'all. When I first moved to Charlotte, so they sold me on Charlotte being the next Atlanta. So
which was everybody always there.
So when I'm thinking it's the next Atlanta, I'm thinking that they kick it like we do in Atlanta. So I'm there. I'm like, okay, I'd find something to get into. They were like, hey, big plays. It's around the corner from your house. Yeah. I'm thinking again, Charlotte, Atlanta. I roll up at 1:00 because that's what we do in the A. We get at 1:00. These mofos said, so I get there like 1:05, 1:10. And then these fools said, last call for alcohol. I say, last call?
What'd you say?
At 1:15, they call last call. So y'all, I'm walking around the club. I got 2 beers in my hand. I got a drink. And I got another drink on the table because I'm saying like, are they really last call? And guess what, y'all? At 2:00, the club closed.
Oh yeah, like look.
I say, this ain't Atlanta. This ain't Atlanta. And then the Waffle House wasn't even open 24 hours.
Oh wow, they have a 24-hour Waffle House? I thought that was everywhere.
what they do now. But I went back to the crib. I would call it anybody I get on the phone. Hey, this ain't no Atlanta, man. Y'all tricked me. Shout out to the 704, man.
What is it? They close early. They close. We close.
1:15. They like last callers.
What's the girl say? Last shake.
Oh, we ain't even talk about the shoe model establishments. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's move on before I get mad. Oh, the liquor store. Oh my God, I gotta talk about. So everything is an ABC store,
right?
Which means it's owned by the state. And get what? They all close at 7:00.
Close.
So one day, I didn't know. I'm new to the city, so I'm like, we gotta make a store run. My homeboy say,
it's too late, shawty.
He say, what kind of store run? He like, well, we going to get some beer? I say, no. Go to the liquor store. He say, liquor store closed.
7:00.
Bruh, it's only 8:15. He said they close at 7. I'm out of here.
Wow.
So yeah, but I got number love for Charlotte, everybody. 704.
Okay.
I got it.
All right, 23-10 was the final of that one. They said old Baker down, so I win. I'm gonna stop hating on Baker one day, y'all.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It's in bed, and that's okay because Baker do stuff that make you not even like Baker. Baker, I don't know who put a camera in his face. I gotta call Sheena and ask Sheena who asked Baker that who first of all who put the camera in Baker's face so Baker could go viral.
Right.
Baker talking about I can leave here with my head held high because I did all I could do. Get the fuck out of here. Sam, I'm going to that game as well, Sam. I'm going to cover that game, Sam. So I will be there, my brother. We're going to flick it up.
Yeah. 31-10. So let's go to New York, the Meadowlands.
Mike White.
The legend of Mike White lives.
Hey, man, look here, Erika. Zach Wilson got to find another home. Do you see how these people reacted to Mike White?
Did you see the expression on his face on the sideline?
Hey, hold on. So y'all remember when Elijah Moore wanted to get traded?
Yeah, because he can't stand him.
Mike White threw him the ball. He looking at the ball like, man, this what the ball feel like?
Right. I don't know.
Hey, Zach Wilson, bruh, you done.
Done.
You're done.
Done. Look, I just thought it was so funny. I thought it was so funny when they just they showed his facial expression.
Sam, you're right. Zach Wilson is a true example of privilege.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is. And
I mean, but you gotta play. Look, you gotta play the dumb Jets too, because when they drafted him, everybody's like, "What?"
But see, this is why you can't get enamored by these guys' scripted pro days.
Right.
He making these throw like, dude, you can't make that throw in the game.
Yeah.
Clearly, and this was funny, and I forgot this. So Mike White has done it. What's our boy that used to be in Baltimore?
What's his name? Dang it.
Y'all help me out. Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Everybody done threw for 300 yards in this offense, but Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
So it ain't Zach Wilson. It's you.
Yeah.
It's you, Zach Wilson, because everybody thrive. All of a sudden, now Garrett Williams. Now you got 2 first-round picks at receiver.
Yeah.
You got a nice running game without Breece Hall.
Nice running game. Nice running game without Breece Hall. Exactly.
You see how you appreciate that, son. Y'all, you see how the defense was sending that man defense over there, sauce them over there during Gatorade. They like, man, we so used to 3 and outs. Like, this what Gatorade tastes like. Sauce one time, Sauce didn't squeeze ball like he was just like.
I could get me a good drink.
And he was looking around. He was like, man, this bench so feel good. This what the heated bench feel like. Man, I'm with this, coach. Hey, coach, go. Don't you ever put number 2 back in the game, coach.
Never.
Coach, don't ever put him back.
Never. Yeah, they had a good game, especially had just all I had to depend on the Bears was Trevius
Well,
Simeon.
no Justin Fields, so no magic.
Right. You know, so they couldn't even really run the ball that well either. So
because the running game, got separated shoulder.
Yeah, separated shoulder. Came home. Sorry, Blue Baby. 31-10 was the final of that one. Yeah. In the Meadowlands up there, Jets playing. And let's go to Cleveland where they record. Thank you, Nick Chubb. Nick, your home people appreciate you, Nick.
Nick Chubb a dog.
Your home people appreciate you, Nick.
Hold on. Before we do that, hand clap and a debt of gratitude for the great job that Jacoby Brissett did. Exactly. Holding us down for old Deshaun Watson. Those losses that the Browns had, they won on. Jacoby played well enough every game
to win.
For them to stack wins.
Yeah.
Now that defense, that defense supposed to be, you know, they got all the first round picks. They got Dale Pitt. They got Pretty Boy at corner. They got Myles Garrett. They got all these guys.
Denzel Ward.
Yeah, that's Pretty Boy right there. Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward, like he got on eyeliner.
Yeah. All these people.
Yeah. So man, you know, he put them. He held it in the middle of the ocean, and now the savior, the $230 million guaranteed savior, is on the way. Now they should and I'm trying to tell my good people in Cleveland, don't expect Deshaun to go 6-0. Don't expect Deshaun to go 6-0. I like what his coach said today. Hey. Yes, Deshaun coming back, but this is still a team game. We're going to still run the ball.
Which they need to do.
Right. Like, we're not going to just throw it all over the yard.
Okay, so let's talk about this game from Sunday. Because once again, you run the ball, you're doing great. You get away from the run, and then you and then you go back to the run, and you win the game.
Yeah.
What? These OCs be having you speechless sometimes. I just don't understand. I don't understand.
Geniuses. I'm listen.
Jeez.
I'm gonna call myself out as well, because sometimes you watch so much film and then you see something, you like, oh yeah. You just want to show how smart you are.
And what's your OC, what's your defensive coordinator tell you that time?
Hurt. You better run that damn ball out. Hurt. I said, first of all, what you doing on this channel, man? Switch back up on your
run the ball. Man, that needs to happen more often. Jeez Louise, what are we doing?
I had some stuff and I'm finna dial up, boy. Sam, he cannot get a rug. Deshaun, part of his punishment and part of his probation, he cannot get massages. I love it. They have to be team approved, and it has to be a male.
It has to be a male at the facility.
At the facility, so you know if he gonna be. If Deshaun want to put $230 million in jeopardy for, he want to go back through that again, then you know what I'm saying. Brandon, yes, OCs want to always be the smart, because OCs feel like they see the game different than everybody, y'all. That was Stefanski sit there and he be like, man, watch me dial this up, man.
Watch me.
Damn Nick Chubb. I know I can get about Nick Chubb. Watch me dial this up. Then it don't worry. Be like, whoo, hey Nick Chubb, we're gonna run you by that time.
Run you, and when they did in the second half, the last drive that got them back in the game, ran the ball, touchdown. Overtime, finally get it. Once again, run. Stop trying to reinvent this game.
Run Watch it. But that was a pretty ball to Amari Cooper though. But it was all play action. It was all play action.
Yeah.
It was all play action because the running game. So you're right.
Right. So look. They won this game. We appreciate you, Nick. Thank you, Jacoby. Thank you, Cleveland.
Yeah. I want to ask you this, E. Marlon had brought it up earlier. And yes, Sam, the boy just need to get a Theragun. Just dude. I mean, massage ain't worth no silver suits. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money I got. Yeah, I'm not finna get sued. But yeah, so anyway.
Everybody got Theragun. I got Theragun.
You know, so they're going to Houston. They're going to Houston Sunday. Tony Busby, the guy who represented these ladies, he said he's already confirmed that 10 of the 25 young ladies are coming to the game. Why even do this?
I just don't.
Why do this?
I don't understand the women wanting to be exploited like that, because this is just him exploiting. Look, you have already settled. You've already settled. Why are you putting yourself out there? What is it going to do? Is he going to sit up in a stand and be like, dang, that's the one that tugged on me that way with my little bitty towel? Oh, they're the other one. He ain't paying no attention. I mean, come on. He ain't paying no attention. Oh, she had that special oil. That was real good on my little towel. What? He ain't paying no freaking attention.
But you know what I am wondering. I'm wondering, like, the fan reaction. I think it's gonna be 50-50, but I think the guys on the field, the Houston players, they are going to, like, it's gonna be so many jokes and stuff that's gonna be cracked, and Deshaun got to have thick skin.
Dude, let me tell you something. Because if that was my team that he was coming to play, I don't care where you from. I don't care if you live next door to me. I'm gonna clown you because you're playing against my team, right?
It's gonna be so many. It's just gonna be so. And it's gonna be every week, and it's gonna be everywhere he goes. So I'm just like, and of course, you know, the way you remedy that is win, you play well, but every mistake you make, every little thing, and it's gonna always come back to me. Yep. I just don't want to be known for that, like, my whole life.
Maceo, if he was coming to Atlanta, I have a little towel right here. I'll be pulling yeah. Did you use this kind of towel? Oh my gosh, y'all know me. Sorry. I don't care where you're from. Oh, straight clown.
The sign's gonna be crazy. Can you imagine the number of like massage? Everything gonna be referenced to a massage. Everything gonna be referenced to a rubbing to. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm about to listen to Houston radio tomorrow, but I guarantee you, every massage parlor gonna be running an ad like a Deshaun.
Oh yeah, come get.
Like, you gonna always be like, that is crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just, I mean, when you ball and you like a top 10 quarterback, you know, you're a national champion. All of these things, but you always gonna be remembered for that. That's crazy, man.
Yep. That's what you want to do. 23-17 was a final. They got Brady out there throwing the ball 43 times. Just can't get the running game together. You know, Leonard Fournette was out. And this defense, sometimes, you know, whatever, Mike Evans just can't get the ball. Him and Brady just, sometimes they have great relationship. Then the other time, you know.
Brady needs a tight end.
Yeah.
He needs a tight end, and I saw they've been trying to sneak Julio in there and let Julio run a lot of those routes, but now Julio don't want that smoke in the middle of the field. Like that.
In the middle of the field. Yeah. So anyway, good. I'm glad they lost. 23-17 was the final. That one keeps us right in the mix of things. Still, you know, nobody wants to win the NFC.
Tom Brady is old. Like, guys, like,
yeah.
I talked about this today in one of our groups. And in my show, we'll get to when we talk about Green Bay, because it got to do with Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Right, exactly. But let's go to Jacksonville right quick, to Duval. Let's talk about your boy Lamar. Let's talk about Lamar, Maceo. Let's talk about Lamar. I'm listening, Maceo. Let's talk about Lamar.
So I have the chart right here, everybody. This one is the Baltimore Ravens were inside. They were in the red zone 7 times.
Yep.
Field goals, no touchdowns.
Yep.
So they're dependent on a 35-year-old Deshaun Jackson.
Now he kicked. Look. That was a pretty play. And
It was,
Tucker can kick the ball, and he
but
was kicking the
but
ball all over the place. It just
but
almost he
people
almost was able to kick it through.
people but Deshaun don't like. Okay, I'm gonna give up 1-2 plays to Deshaun. Deshaun is not the nightmare that he was when he was like the cowboy killer.
Yeah,
He
because
just
he
when he
gonna
just
run that one
terrorized.
play, and then he gonna grab his hamstring. He gonna be out for 2 weeks.
Right. People have figured out the Ravens offense to a degree that they're not getting the type of running that they need. Now, J.K. Dobbins, he comes back next week, but Mike Davis and Kenyon Drake is not. He's not. They're not giving the Ravens what they need. Now, on the other side,
But Maso, come on, let's just talk about this for a second. They're not even committing to the run, but they do because they keep letting Lamar stand back there and what about?
because so it was it was 4 different times. I'm about to pull it up. What's boy George Trayvon Walker?
Yeah.
So they trying to read Trayvon Walker. Clearly, they told Trayvon Walker, "Don't move.
Right.
Just look at Lamar." So Lamar pulled it one time. So when he turned, when he come out the fake, Trayvon just stand there like,
Right,
"Bro,
they told me not to move.
bro, I'm just waiting on you to do something.
Right.
I'm just waiting. So when you do that, I'm gonna do that too.
Right.
But I'm gonna go outside to make you come inside of me." Right. And that's how people are playing Baltimore because one, you don't respect the passing game.
Right.
Two, again, they're not getting the type of runs where when you do run the zone read, now Lamar can go out the back door. They like, dude, get the ball to the back. Like, no, we'll get it back 4 yards as opposed to giving you 16 yards.
Right.
And that's what's going on. Now we flip it over to the other side. Trevor Lawrence made some throws in this game where you just like,
let's just talk about that. I think he finally, they already talked about how they just laid out for Doug Peterson. I mean, how much they love him as a head coach. And you see it in the play of these kids on the field. I mean, really, they're like really buying into what Coach said. Like, have so many number one picks, of course. So
well, I mean, yes, that helped, but the throws Trevor made like 4 elite throws in this game, and I mean, he was like threading the needle. And now Baltimore defense kind of bad too because they're trying to ask Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters is a zone corner. He's not no man-to-man guy, and people know this. And they get in his eye. They deceiving him. They just get him to stop his feet for a second. And Trevor putting that thing in that cover 2 hole. Elite throws. And I said this about 5 weeks ago. Last year was really like a throwaway year for Trevor Lawrence because Urban Meyer didn't know what the hell was going on.
He was a mess. Like, he didn't know them. He didn't know their names. He didn't know where he was. He wasn't being Ohio. I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna go let that girl grind on me at my restaurant. Yeah, she's enamored with me. Brandon Lamar is losing money. Marlon, he put it up there early. Listen, this is why I didn't want Lamar to play this year.
Yeah,
he losing money. I'm talking about, man.
Money. Every loss.
They wish he would come in there and ask them for $250 million. They're gonna be like,
and it's not like they're having a bad season. They're 7-4, but the losses that they have been devastating losses. Yeah, I mean, last second losses. Like
they've been bad losses. They've been bad losses.
We all know that they blame everything on the quarterback, and you built this team around him and what he can do offensively. You expect him to be this offensive savior.
Yeah. They gave
nobody.
They in a tough spot because now you're starting to wonder, and it's so crazy. Me and John Morris been talking about this like basically all year. You're starting to see like how like Lamar's game is not like you start saying like, can you really win a Super Bowl?
No,
with Lamar.
No, because y'all look at the last few playoffs, the times they did make the playoffs, what happened the last 3 times they played the playoffs? The defense, Jacksonville's defense, played them the same way. The last 2 defenses in the playoffs that they made played Lamar, and then with the same results.
Yeah.
You keep him from getting outside. Guess what?
Yeah. And there was somebody. Yeah. They listen. Trayvon Walker wouldn't move. It was so crazy. He was like, buddy, I don't care run. I don't care where the running back go.
Right.
I'm standing right here. I'm waiting on number 8.
My job is to watch you.
And like I say, when you start doing that, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go a little wider. I'm gonna make you come inside because that's why I'm help you. So now you starting to see like, and no, the Falcons not gonna give up money for Lamar because the Baltimore Ravens.
Who asked that question?
Brandon say with the Falcons put the money up for
What do
Lamar.
you people smoke in Atlanta? Y'all be on the
Well, it's not so much that ain't nobody can put the money up because the Ravens, they got 2 years to franchise him. So he's not going nowhere, everybody. Like they're gonna franchise him.
But Brandon, why do you want him in the first place? What is he gonna be able to come here and do with our subpar defense that he can't do with the Ravens supposedly on paper much better defense than what we have? I just be throwing crap against the wall. Let's see if that stick.
So now Lamar will be a Raven for the next 2 years. Now they can franchise him, and that's what they know.
Yeah,
franchise him.
Yeah,
we give him 40 million.
Yeah,
42 million, whatever it is. Then that next year, I mean, we might can't work out a contract, but if not, we franchise him again. He do the Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins got franchised like 3 times.
3 times,
and then he got paid. So I mean, and listen. Getting franchise, it ain't the worst thing in the world because he gonna get all that money. Like say his first year, I think next year franchise tag for quarterback is gonna be like 44 million.
Right.
That ain't bad money. And
then
they
did. They did Dakota for what? 1 or 2 years? 2 years.
2 years.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it ain't a bad thing. It ain't a bad thing. So
28-27 was the final of that one in Jacksonville. I lost that game. Whew. You know, every time I say I'm gonna stop picking the Raiders, they win. So I said I'm gonna roll with you again this weekend, Raiders. I roll with you last week.
I rolled Seattle.
And you pulled it out for me. I'm gonna roll with you again, Raiders. Let's see what you can do. Look at the Raiders. They go to Seattle and beat them. It was a high-scoring game. 40-34 was the final of this game. Derek Carr just throwing the ball 1,000 times. But that Josh Jacobs was dog. He was dog running the ball. Straight dog. 33 carries for 229 yards. Average 6.9 yards a carry. 2 touchdowns. Even Zeus was running the ball. Damn good dog. Run the ball well. Devontae Adams catching the ball well. Josh Jacobs was catching the ball out of the backfield too. I mean, what happened to Geno, Maceo?
Well, I'm starting to think that the shine is coming on off. I just think that first of all, they don't get the ball to DK Metcalf enough, and then when they do like the play, they throwing DK hitches. Like this is a big fast dude. Like give him 50 balls. Give him like this dude is 235 pounds playing wide receiver. He run a 4.4. He run 4.3. Give him explosive plays. They throwing hits. They try to throw a screen to DK. You know how long it take him to get that big old body going?
Right.
Like what are we doing? And when Seattle can't run the ball,
which they could not,
they have problems. Now I want to real quick. I put this in the notes earlier today. Josh McDaniel has finally said, you know what? I'm gonna get the ball to Devontae and Josh Jacobs as much as possible,
and just let them roll with it.
And I'm just gonna get out the way.
They have a relationship. Him and him and Derek got a relationship, and then Josh Jacobs is just nasty running the ball. That was just, think
about this. Ridiculous. They didn't even pick up his 5th year option.
That's crazy.
They didn't even pick up. He is probably your outside Devon, he your best offensive option because you got to start with the running game.
Yeah.
But maybe they, maybe they think that Zeus can do the same thing and they're gonna let Josh Jacob walk, which would be crazy. In my opinion,
they'll be a fool.
Would be crazy.
They'll be a fool. Keep a two-head monster running the ball, y'all. Stop.
Keep a two-head monster running the ball, and like I say, the Geno story was. I mean, it was a great ride. I still think he's gonna probably win comeback player of the year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Think he's gonna do that. I think we're seeing now the limitations of Geno, and everything has to be perfect for Geno.
Right, and we always say, it always catches up to you. People start getting that film on you, and they be like, "Oh, okay, we know how to combat this. We know how to do something different." We stop, and when they like you said, when they stop Kenneth Walker running the ball,
yeah,
it played into what Geno can't do.
Yeah. I mean, if you going out there and you asking Geno to sling that rock all over the field, it's probably a recipe for disaster.
Right, which is crazy because listen to Pete Carroll last week. He was talking about our identity at this team is to run the ball. We're going to run the ball at all costs.
Yeah.
They didn't run it at all costs. It's funny how they say that, and then they don't run it at all costs. Yeah, we only got to run it 12 times.
Well, sometimes folk ain't just gonna let you run that, man.
Right. And then sometimes folks just decide that they're gonna trick people. Anyway, we're gonna get to that one. 40-34 was the final of that one in Seattle in overtime.
OT.
Yeah, because Josh Jacobs got the ball at the end of the game. He's like, "Oh, we ain't gonna do nothing else. Just watch me. Chase me. He was gone. Touchdown in the game. Appreciate you, Raiders. Let's go to this one right here. Was almost a shocker. The Cardinals welcome the Chargers. And I almost got this wrong because Kyle Murray was a good Kyle Murray this week. Balled out. He balled out of control. Justin Herbert did what he needed to do. They ran the ball well, and you thought the Cardinals were going to win this game.
I didn't.
I'm just saying they played well enough to win.
They did. You know the problem with this Arizona team, and they had everybody. Hollywood was back.
Yeah.
Enoch back.
Yeah.
Connor was there.
Connor was great.
They from 20 to 20, they can move the ball.
Yeah.
Inside the 20, shut down.
But what is that? That's play call.
Well, I mean, pretty boy. Well, my mom say he ain't pretty, so I'm
When
you
I've
said
been
it, and
saying
now
that all year. I've been saying that all
year. You said it, and now my mom said, "I'm like, Mama, prettiest guy in NFL." I said, he ain't pretty.
He sure ain't. Anyway.
No, I'm just saying. But yeah, and Kyler Murray is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Oh my God, he for every good thing Kyler Murray do is when he do that one bad thing.
Yeah.
It kill you.
Yeah.
And it kill. Kyler Murray has to learn to throw the ball away. He has to
throw the ball away.
Sometimes, dude, you are not the best athlete on the field in the NFL.
Get out of bounds, slide. He got to learn a lot to do a lot of stuff.
It's not that. And you look at the other side, again, I say this all the time. Staley, the Chargers coach, he might be the dumbest coach in the NFL.
As Sacaraus.
But what he did, well, the OC, and that last drive, he was like, hey, I'm going to do all these different things for Eckler. Eckler, playmaker.
Because finally, and that's the only way they won the game. Because once again, you got Herbert throwing the ball 1,001 times.
Without a doubt.
You're not running the ball well, and you're depending on your defense to make plays. So they did make enough plays, but the last drive is the only reason why they won it.
Yeah. And the 2-point conversion play to Everett. I'm sorry. I'm not having Isaiah Simmons cover Jerry Everett. I mean, it's just a mismatch.
It's a mismatch.
Everett run routes like a receiver.
Just huge tight end.
I'm like, I don't know. And then the play And shout out to Derwin James. See, this is when I talk about football IQ, everybody. Derwin James, tight situation. Derwin James scanned the field and he say, okay, there go Hollywood,
Yep.
there go tight end, there go Connor. That ball going to number 10.
Of course it is.
So I'm finna get over here in number 10.
Right.
And he gonna probably throw the ball up. And I'm just a good athlete, number 10.
Right.
And Derwin James made a play. That's football. That's what I was talking about, people. Sometimes you got to say, bump what we doing.
Go to your best player. Who they gonna go to? They
Bump what we doing.
Right.
I'm back here free safety, and percentages say this ball is going to number 10.
Yeah.
I'm finna be over there, and I'm finna find out what's going on.
Yep. Yep. And he did. He did. 25-24 was the final that one. The Arizona Cardinals lose that game in Arizona against the Chargers.
Yeah.
Let's go and go to San Francisco. The 49ers. Welcome to Pudaks. Shut them out. Shut them down. You know.
It's time to put my dog Jameis back in there. If y'all want to eat some W's in New Orleans, you want to start eating W's, y'all got to put Jameis back in the game.
Look, I don't think it was the quarterback's fault. This defense could do, you know, they had their hands full in this game. And, you know, they didn't run the ball enough for me.
Brent, she got nicknames. She got nicknames for everybody, Brent. She got nicknames for everybody. She crazy like that.
And you know I talk about Funky Town like that.
Yeah, I know. Listen, if they want to get another win, they want to eat some W's, got to put Jameis back in the game. We know what Andy Dalton is.
They was over there frustrated. But and look, Andy Dalton had to win in 2 games in a row. They won 2 games in a row.
It wasn't because of Andy Dalton.
Well, yeah, they were running the ball, but they decided not to run the ball this time.
Yeah, so. It wasn't because of Andy Dalton. Put Jameis in there so you can hit Olave deep, man. That's why you drafted him.
Yeah,
you draft him to throw no screens and give him reverses. You're a deep threat.
Now, so the real pretty boy of the league, the prettiest boy in the league, threw a dime, look, touchdown, win the game. You know, because it was a defensive struggle the entire game. Both defenses played very well this game, and touchdown, game over. Appreciate you. That's a pretty boy right there. He come in game day, just you.
Listen, Jimmy G is. I mean, you know, when they were passing out looks, he got about 4 trips.
He did.
I'm like, hey.
He showed stepped in front of that Cliff Kingsbury because
I'm like, hey man, upstairs. I mean, don't you think you got enough? Like, you gonna get him for more? Jesus Christ!
And a star quarterback in the NFL. Interesting.
And like I said, y'all, listen, I can say that from a safe place because I'm pretty. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I look at that guy and I be like,
that dude is like that. Anyway, 13-0 was the final of that one. Let's go to Kansas City. Welcome to Rams.
Real quick. Brandon want to know, does San Fran have a quarterback controversy? Kind of, sort of. Jimmy G can play his way to another season,
which is what he's doing right now.
He need a deep playoff run because this 49er team loaded. They got everything they need.
Loaded. And then when they got Christian McCaffrey, it just took it to another level.
Okay. If they don't make a run, a deep run, Jimmy G out of there. Back to Trey Lance.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because they saw what they had with Trey Lance. They already saw that, y'all.
He got hurt.
Yeah, I know he got hurt.
They gave up the farm to get Trey Lance.
And they were like,
they got to give him a try. They got to give him a try.
He got hurt. We can save face and put Jimmy there. Phew, he hurt. 26-10. Oh, let's go. That was a fight. 13-0 was a fight of that. Let's go to Kansas City, where the Rams came to see the Kansas City Chief. Bryce Perkins started because Macio's starting quarterback had a boo-boo and he couldn't go. So Bryce Perkins was the quarterback of the Rams. Let's talk about your team, Macio. What had happened?
It's just a bad football team. It took Sean McVay 3 quarters to finally figure out what Bryce Perkins can do. Clearly, he ain't been paying attention to Bryce Perkins.
Nope.
because he drawing up all this stuff for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford hurt. So when I think of offensive guru, I think offensive guru should be able to run a multitude of things, a plethora of things. That's just what I think. That's just what I think. I look at Sean Payton last year. He won games with Ian Book. He won games with all kind of quarterbacks.
So Sean Payton in his book, he have a tab for each one of those. He has literally, I think he has a tab for like,
right.
Okay, I'm playing Ian Book this week. Let me go to what Ian can do well.
Which Sean McVay should know. I mean, here he drafted Bruce Perkins.
Yeah.
So you don't know what this kid can do.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, it's just a bad season. It's just a bad season for the Rams, man. You know, I picked a fine time. You know, it is what it is.
Your cousin wants you to get.
Like, what can you do? You know, me and Kobe were texting back and forth the other day, and I just like, hey man, just keep your head up, playboy. You know, it's tough. Jalen Rand's out there getting turned in circles by Travis Kelce. So I'm just like,
everybody get turned in circles by Travis Kelce.
Like, dude, you the best corner in football. Come on, man.
Like, he a big old tight end playing.
I tell y'all this every week. How does this guy continue to just run free at people's secondaries? I just don't understand. Like, do y'all not see him?
It's routes, man. It's the way it's the way he runs.
Do he change his number? Like when he line up, is he like 83 and y'all lose him? Then when he get open, he put
Maceo, he runs in, he run those little dig, get in the middle of the line. You think he's blocking? He going down the field and can't nobody get it.
He run the same 3 routes,
and they can't get him.
He run that little silly option route. He run that over route. And then when you in zone, he go sit in the middle of the field like, y'all, I mean.
Yeah, y'all know me. You like Waldo, I'm telling you, 26-10 was the final of that one. Kansas City taking care of business. Once again, 9-2 on the season. Just handling their business. Chris Jones is having a great game year in defense. Pacheco's running the ball, you know.
Pacheco.
So, you know, they just balling. Sunday night football. The Eagles and the Packers. This game was it was really, really entertaining.
Yeah, until Aaron got hurt.
It was really entertaining. It was so cool. I came home from church. I was like, well, we played early. I can pick up this trip. I just going to Dallas and back. So bad weather coming back. Guess what? I've had out watching the game. We can serve, so you know. I was watching football. But anyway, very, very entertaining game. Very entertaining game. Let's talk about what AA run, Maceo.
So, talking to my good people in Green Bay today, and a lot of people having regrets. You had a plan when you drafted Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lights are fire on the A-Rod. Okay, whatever. If your plan was, hey, move on, let's go with this guy, and let's see what we can do.
That is so sweet. We're on it.
You sink 50 plus million into AA run, which for the next 2 years is just going to destroy your salary cap.
Yeah.
He also has a no trade clause, so it would be on him to be like, you know what? Okay, y'all want to go with Jordan Love? Okay, whatever. You got to pick up Jordan Love's 5th-year option, because I mean, even though we saw glimpses the other night, I mean, hell, he been in the system 4 years.
He knows it. He knows it. He look good. Look, he look good. No little players just want to drive down the ball, get touchdown. Yeah. You know, look.
Yeah. So management in Green Bay really screwed this, because like Aaron Rodgers, basically, like you're out of it. Aaron Rodgers might well go on to have surgery. Rest his ribs. See what you got in Jordan Love, and listen. You kind of stuck with Aaron Rodgers, so maybe you let Jordan Love play, and maybe you trade Jordan Love, which would still, in my mind, be crazy. But you should have let, when he was threatening to walk that year,
Yeah. You know, Discount Double Check he got a rib sandwich. Did you see the rib sandwich he got? They're like,
oh yeah.
So guess what? everybody. He talking about his scans weren't bad, so he looking to play this week. That's what he said. But look, if he get out there, guess what they gonna be looking for? Them ribs. Them ribs.
He got to wear a bigger flat jacket because he gonna be worried about getting hit.
Right.
When you look at this Green Bay team, and it's funny because y'all know I got rants for days. I've been telling y'all this dude overrated. Y'all keep telling me he won the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you I don't remember it. Y'all tell me, y'all direct me to when he won the Super Bowl. I don't remember. But they've had so many failures in the playoffs under Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, just garbage in the playoffs.
But you know, y'all tell me that he's this fantastic thrower of the football and he can throw the ball from every angle. And well, what they got to do with him?
Right.
What they had to do with him carrying his football team in January in Lambeau Field?
And not being so selfish that you take all the money and lose one of your biggest weapons.
So, I mean, if somebody in the front office of Green Bay, they look at they don't have no owner, you know, they are a community owned type team. But if they had an owner, somebody get fired. Somebody would get fired.
So let's go to the other side and talk about your boy Jalen Hurts.
See, I want people to understand this too, because I had to tell somebody this. He was like, and this is how you know people don't watch the game. Man, Jalen run too much. I say, so how many times did Jalen run? So he was like, I don't know if he run too much. I say, so okay. I'm gonna break this down for you because again, I watch more film than anybody.
Right.
Okay. 4 of his rushes were quarterback sneaks.
Right.
4th and 1, quarterback sneak. He had 2 design runs that they called him. Everything else Jalen do is improvised.
Yeah.
But when he improvised, guess what he don't do? He don't get hit.
Right.
He's surveying, he looking to throw. Oh my God, y'all playing man. Everybody back turned. So I'm just gonna run to the crowd. So the DBs, they don't know he running till they hear the crowd. Now they turn around. By that time, he don't ran out of bounds.
Right. And the thing about it is he got some dogs to throw the ball to. He got some dogs to throw the ball to. So you can't, it's not like you could just sit on the run because he got some dogs to throw the ball to, and they can run the game. And they can run the ball too. Oh my goodness. Miles Sanders went for 143.
He went for 143. Jalen went for 157. But again, it's the chunk. Like Jalen get 25 here, 30 there, another 35. Right?
Yeah.
And like that just kills you as a defense. You say that like it's 35. Man, we're finna get out the field. Nope.
First down. Right.
So this Philadelphia team, listen, and y'all know I'm being a professional about it. Y'all know I really don't like the Eagles.
Oh,
you can't listen. You can't. You look at this team. You like they got everything that they need. And Brandon, think about this. Last year, one of the reasons that your boy got fired, because he didn't want Jalen.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons he in Jacksonville now. He didn't want Jalen.
Right.
So the foresight of management to be like, you know what? This guy, but what the thing people don't understand about Jalen, you and I have talked about this a few times. This guy he's an elite leader.
Yep.
He has elite intangibles. And then he has an elite work ethic.
Yep.
See, you look at his film last year, you look at this year, he's a much better passer. He put the work in.
Much better passer. Much better passer.
He's going to continue to get better because this is a guy who just understands, like, man, listen, nobody going to outwork me.
Right.
Nobody going to be a better leader than me. Just look at how everybody responded to this guy when he was at Alabama. When he stepped foot in Oklahoma day one, he became the leader day one.
Yep.
people respect this dude and they respect his grind because he not no whiner, man. This dude just go work.
You know, Baker Mayfield, look, like I said, they get it done in every all 4 phases of the game. This team gets it done. Defense, offense, special teams, coaching. I mean, they get it done.
They tough. And Brandon, listen, they gonna pay him because they look at like in their offense is still evolving. Like we ain't even seen the best of their offense yet.
Right.
That's what's scary.
Yeah.
Just imagine him, AJ, and Devontae next year.
Yeah.
When a
whole year of AJ. Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
I know people right like, man, the Eagle. Okay, listen, they're gonna be a tough out. They're gonna be a tough out.
They are.
And I think Sunday night, I think we watched the end of. I mean, I think we saw that last great Green Bay run.
Yeah,
I think it's done.
I personally think so too. I mean, you know, I just think when you are so selfish that you got to have all the money, you got to have all the accolades, you got to have everybody always listening to you. That's your team. You're running the whole thing, and you lose your top weapon, your top piece on offense that you need. You know, that's what you get. That's what you get. Oh well, that's what you get. So anyway. Look, let's go and go to Indy right quick. Last night was Monday Night Football, the worst Monday Night Football game. Oh, my gosh.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
I fell asleep. I mean, it was just terrible. Absolutely terrible game. The Colts welcome the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was Kenny Pickett night in Indy because he did it where he did what he needed to do. Him and George Pickens did what they needed to do to pull out a win this game. And the Colts and Jeff Saturday were so dumb in this game. I just don't understand.
My God.
You take 2 timeouts with you. What you gonna do with those?
Well, now you know everybody was so. Oh my God, the Jeff Saturday fight. Now you see.
Yeah.
Now y'all see.
When it comes down to it, you know what you gonna do? Colts get back into this game. They get back into this game. The opportunity at the game, end of the game. You got 2 timeouts. You got enough time. Why are you rushing through plays? He can't take that with you.
Did you hear his explanation?
What did he say? We thought he
tells him, I was trying to see where the ball was gonna be spotted. Bro, please.
And then he said time wasn't a problem for us. Okay, well, obviously he got sacked on one play. He makes a great run, first down. You should have taken time out.
Yeah. I mean, this is why you have to have a coach.
Yeah.
Have a coach, not a guy, not your buddy, Jim Irsay, not and I hope this thing ends terribly.
Yep.
Because now you understand why it's important to have a coach. Not your partner, not your drinking partner, not no ring of honor guy. I mean, if you're gonna do that, hire Peyton. Tell Peyton to come do it.
Yep.
Not Jeff Saturday.
Not just Saturday. So
yeah, I like how people keep them receipts. They put up an old tweet of his talking about some, he tired of going on shows talking about clock management. Well, guess what, dude?
That was bad clock management.
Clock management on your part was horrible.
Bad clock management.
Clock that.
24-17 was the final of this one. George Pickens, him and Kenny Pickett might develop this little relationship, and maybe Pittsburgh has found their quarterback. Hopefully
NFL young boy, as he like to call himself, old George Pickens.
Yeah.
NFL young boy.
So we got to go and talk about it. We got to go back up here to the old Falcons going to Washington in the rain. Running the ball down their throats to old Arthur Smith say, I'm going to trick him. I'm going to trick him.
And hold on, E, real quick, y'all. Real quick. And I got to say this because for all of y'all who keep talking about some set stuff open and da. It still don't make it good. I don't care if everybody was open.
Okay, let's go back to the Super Bowl with Marshawn Lynch, Seattle Seahawks. It's the same play. That's the same play. That was the same play.
Y'all, I don't care if Drake London, Cordero Patterson, Zacchaeus, I don't care if all of them were open. It wasn't a good play.
It wasn't a good play.
It wasn't a good play because you ran the ball to get down there. You are a run-first team. Your offensive line had been blowing them off the ball. I ain't hear Montez Sweat name none in the second half.
So, say for instance, Cordero catch that ball, touchdown. So it's still what? 35, 40 seconds left on the clock, a minute left on the clock. Have we stopped them all day?
Hey man, listen.
But have we stopped them? I'm asking, had we stopped them all day? Did our defense do anything to stop them all day? So you're gonna leave him enough time to walk down the field.
Make two completions, because you know we playing soft coverage. No, we playing soft coverage.
I mean, I just don't understand. That's another thing. That was another thing that was a problem to me. So you talk about clock management, knowing game situation, what's going on. How do I get out of here with the win? What do I need to get out of here with the win? I need a touchdown, but I don't need the touchdown that early. I don't need a touchdown. That one play that you made right there to make a touchdown was still going to leave too much time on the clock for them. Yeah. All they needed was a field goal.
Yeah. You just know what's crazy. Even my mama was like, these guys just find different ways to lose football games. They just find different ways. Just when you think it's no mathematical way to lose a football game. Here you go again. You just like.
So, of course he says, well, I thought we saw something and, we could take advantage of whatever. You've been taking advantage of it. So they were like, well, Marcus would stop on the first down play. So he stopped. He was stopped. So why? So where is it written that you can't run it again?
Yeah. And John, listen. The play was there, but the better play was to run the ball. Line up, bring in every tight end that you got, and run the ball. And I'll even say this. Hell, let Marcus run it. Don't let him throw it. Let him run.
Did you not see? I mean, he would run the ball very well.
He's been running all day. Let him run it. I'd rather Marcus run than throw.
And like I said, I didn't like the play call because you still would have left too much time on the clock. I just don't understand why you're not thinking about the other side of the ball. It still would have been too much time on the clock. Yeah. Just like what dang on Chargers when we played them. Yeah. You go down, you get touchdown, you get ahead in the game, but you leave them too much time.
Yeah. And it's crazy too, E, because I don't know what happened in the second half. They just started letting them run the ball like B-Rob. I'm like, I mean, you stuffed him in the first half. Then, like, I think they rushed for like 100 yards in the third quarter. So it's just like, come on, man. Like again, you continue to find ways. You are a ball control team. Dominate the clock.
Why not control the ball? Control
the ball.
Shorten the game. Take advantage of them not being able to stop anything we were doing running the ball. Nothing.
They could.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Because you think you see something. Or we thought that play was open. Okay, but so coach, even if that had been a touchdown, coach, you still got too much time on the clock. Your defense can't stop jack crap. We have seen this week in and week out. Every time you come back, you let these people come back on you. We have lost so many games with people coming back on you because it's not good clock management and not good scheming. I don't understand that guy. I don't understand that.
Crazy. It's and it's starting to get to a point where, luckily, the division. I mean, the division still
Nobody
there.
wants to win it. So
Nobody wants to win. Nobody wants to win the division. I'm going to say this one more time. This division going to come down to the Atlanta Tampa Bay game. That last matchup.
you said that a couple weeks ago.
That's going to be the game. The winner of that game is going to win the NFC South.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The winner could, because both of these teams continue to find a way. And just think about this real quick with Tampa Bay.
Shower tile is going to be prominent. Like the
Power struggle. Bruce Arians goes upstairs. But you feel like Tampa Bay felt like, well, we got enough. Brady, all the guys, we got enough. Add Julio, They don't look good.
They don't look. They just as bad with
they don't look
management making dumb decisions and holding on to time. That game Sunday was a prime example. There's no way they should have lost that game, Maceo. No way they should have lost that game. But you know why they lost that game, Maceo? Because they let Tom Brady run the team.
Inmates cannot run
the team.
Yeah. And listen, Brady hasn't been good this year at all, y'all. Like
terrible.
I know he the GOAT, and I know all that stuff, but hey, y'all, he is not playing good football. He missing people, and he always selling passes, and just like he don't look good.
He don't look good, looking like Jim Carrey from The Mask. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
But I do know this. Arthur Smith, you are like top 3 rushing the football in NFL.
Top 3.
Everything is predicated off your run game.
Run it.
With Kyle Pitts, now you have to do a better job of getting Drake London touches.
He got to do a better job of actually catching the mother freaking ball. What was that, Drake? Ball hit your hands.
Yeah, hey, y'all, I gotta give John Morris props on that. John said when the season started, John was like, "Hey man, Brady ain't gonna be good this year. Brady should have stayed retired."
Yeah, he should have stayed retired. Yeah.
I know everybody's excited, man. The GOAT coming back for one more. He don't have his security blanket and Gronk. They really can't run the football. Y'all know Brady thrives off play action.
Yeah.
They can't do that.
Can't do it. And he got to have that safety valve. We were talking about how he, what he dink and dunk down the field. And part of that dinking and dunking down the field is having a tight end. We don't have a tight end that you can trust. That guy who can get you out of trouble. Then, you just have a problem. So, yeah. So we went up. We found another way to lose a game. We shouldn't have lost.
Lose game.
5-7, So, Pittsburgh come into Atlanta with all their terrible towels gonna get on my nerves Sunday. They're gonna get on my nerves Sunday. They're gonna get. I'm gonna be there. I don't care.
Yeah, this.
I'm gonna be there.
Lisa, she don't want to be stressed out for the last game of the season. Lisa, you gonna be stressed out? Lisa, you've been stressed out all year. Might well be stressed out one more week. What one more week gonna do?
Yeah, then we gotta buy. So
What one more week gonna do, Lisa? Be stressed out.
You'll be good then. Macy, I got a quick question from last Friday.
Yes.
Kickers matter. Kickers. Oh my gosh, kickers matter. But
most of our teams that lost last weekend, special teams did us in one more time.
So did you see the play clock? Why did we call a timeout instead of rushing the ball back there from rushing the kick?
I'm trying to give Morgan Uncle some time, but I'm gonna go knock on his door one day next week, and I'm gonna cuss him out because I didn't like the end of the game. No way May should have lost that game. No way they should have lost that game. You're right there knocking on the door to win the game.
Let alone that play call right there.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
On the face of earth, they couldn't stop that kid. That kid was amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Sam was riding.
Yeah, but I just that whole the play clock was running down when it was time for the lining up for the extra point. You needed that extra point. Take a timeout. Let's take a timeout. We got 2. We had 2. Did we have all 3? I know we had 2.
I've said this all year, and I'm always looking at demeanor on the sideline.
Yeah.
That sideline, it was chaos. My dude, a couple of South Carolina games, the South Carolina sideline was chaos. Like, this is why you practice. You go over these things. So when you get to this point of the game, because all kinds of scenarios gonna happen. But this is why you have to be prepared. And South Carolina weren't prepared. Mays weren't prepared. And when you feel rushed, that's why you got them timeouts. Take a timeout. Like,
there was no need to rush.
And this is the thing with being head coach, coordinator, just whatever. It all fall back on Slate. It all fall back on you.
Right.
No matter who you point or whatever, it all fall back on you, man. So
yeah, we could have won a game. We missed.
Should have won the game. Should have won the game.
Missed the extra point. They were able to go down and tie the game and win the overtime.
But you see,
okay. And then the other timeout. Why wasn't that a touchdown?
I don't know. But even without the touchdown, you at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
You big as hell. You bigger than them.
Right.
Bang the ball in. No, you tried to you tried to get outside one play.
And throw all this other stuff. I mean,
run straight ahead.
I swear we had about 400-yard rushing game. I swear we had
it. Even if okay, they say he ain't score. Okay. I got the ball at the freaking 1 foot line.
Yeah.
I'm going backwards. Why am I going backwards? Because I'm trying to run outside. I'm trying to dog, quarterback, get your butt under center and push everybody in the end zone.
Yeah.
Ball game.
Well, so I thought it was a touchdown. I'm giving touchdown. They're like, no, it's not a touchdown. And, it's high school football. They ain't gonna referees can't see nowhere. So I'm like, oh.
But again, okay, it ain't no touchdown, but I'm at the 1 foot line.
Let's go.
I got this big offensive line. I got a running back. Ain't nobody stopped all day. My quarterback big as hell. Fall in the end zone.
Instead of going forward, y'all, they kept trying to go outside.
Going sideways. Like that's what people want you to do.
What are you doing? What are you doing? But anyway, yeah.
And like I said, this time when they got to the 35-yard line, they kick field goal.
Yeah, they kick field goal. That's how they got the game in overtime.
Hey, parents, your child is 5th string, wide receiver, DB, whatever. Hey, man, go.
And look, it wasn't like our kicker was bad all year. It wasn't like we
No, he wasn't.
We finally got a kid from the soccer team. And he wasn't there for the Douglas game. After the Douglas game, Maceo, he was able to come. He was kicking the ball, great PATs. I mean, great field goals, whole 9 yards. We had a punter, another kid from the soccer team. You see him on the sideline, so they know each other. But another kid, a punter from the soccer team, he came. He was doing the same thing, So we're actually kicking PATs and kicking field goals. Great. At the end of the game, when you need this kid to take the lead, time out. I want everybody to be calm down. Let's not rush this. So the play clock running down, tick, tick, tick. They barely get the snap off from the kick. Then it was just like, just discombobulated. And I was just so disappointed because we should have lost that game.
It's the story of all our programs.
Yeah.
Special teams, man. Special teams.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all, I just want to ask about that right quick.
I was thoroughly disgusted.
Yeah.
And of course, I lost money.
Oh, that's why you thoroughly disgusted, because you lost money. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. But anyway,
I just don't learn.
Saturday morning, we play the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
9:30 in the morning.
Let me see what's called. Email me back about the Pittsburgh Steelers tickets.
USA.
Y'all, I tell y'all, I'm thoroughly disgusted about the Georgia Tech situation, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah. So,
oh my God.
SEC championship this week.
I'll be there.
Oh, good.
Man, Pittsburgh still done jacked up the prices.
Of
Jacked up the prices.
Of course they jacked up the prices.
These tickets usually be going for $50.
Oh, not when Pittsburgh in town.
Cheapest ticket is $159.
Yeah.
And that's in upper corner 320 row 17.
Nosebleed. Hey, I mean, I heard you can get into the SEC championship for like $150 upstairs.
Let me see.
Because LSU ain't, it's garbage. They were up.
Cheapest ticket right now is $132.
Yeah. Yep.
Row 317, upper 317, row 23.
Yeah, because when after they lost Saturday, those tickets dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you balling, you can get this club $734, y'all.
And it's gonna be packed up in there with them dogs, man. Working all over the place. Don't be standing on my seat. I'll be there Sunday.
And everybody, that's our show. Go USA. Let's see. We got Langston Hughes left. We got Sandy Creek left. Fulton County.
Man, nobody care about that.
Fayette County. Henry County. Fayette County. The last two standing, everybody.
Yeah.
Carver, the only APS school standing.
Yeah, Carver is. Go on, Carver. Go ahead.
Carver play Sandy Creek. So you got Fayette versus Atlanta.
And where does Nikita them have to go?
They gotta go. They got a road trip.
Yeah.
They gotta get on. They
gotta
gotta
go to County or somewhere.
Yeah, they gotta get on down the road.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's our problem.
Good luck. I tell him good luck. That's my guy. That's my guy. Good luck. So anyway.
Funny how stuff happens. All right, y'all. We gone. Let me go watch me some. Is World Cup on still?
No. They at Qatar. They play early in the day.
Oh, okay.
It's the middle of the night over there.
Guess I watch some trash college basketball. I don't know none of these guys.
Exactly. Y'all be good. Love you, man.
Y'all. We gone.
Bye.